Here's my next project. So this is a swivel seat pedestal off of a 80s G20 van that I got in Montana. So the bolt pattern is the same width, but not the same length. So I'm gonna have to drill out a couple of spots there, and hopefully it fits. If it does, I'll get it all painted up, and then I need to put some cross pieces of metal, flat stock, so the seat will fit on it, and then I'll have a swivel seat. We'll see what happens. I've got it set up on the drill press with a step bit. This one goes up to 1/2 inch, and then I've got another one that goes to 3/4, so I'll just do them both, and hopefully that's good enough. Hopefully I measured good. Probably, we'll see. Well, that wasn't too bad. So the only problem I had is, so these bolts from here to here is 8 7/8, and then the other bolts front and rear is 9 3/8. So it's a little bit off. I had to oval out this one bolt hole here because it was just a tiny bit off, and it's actually a little bit twisted this way, which is fine because it's going to twist all the way around. But that wasn't too bad. I'm pretty happy with that. Now I've got to figure out how to get a piece of flat bar across here, mount it to this, and then mount it from this side here to the seat. Same thing with there, and I'll have swivel seats. I'm still kind of stumped on getting a rubber floor mat for this. I might have to go with carpet. I really don't want to go with carpet, but we'll see if I can find it. It's a bummer. They don't have it anywhere that I've looked. Now I'm going to get this swivel pedestal all sanded out and painted. Then I'll bring the chair out and see if I can't get that to work. So this is Rust-Oleum hammer finish, or hammered finish. I think that'll work fine. Not too chabby. Let it dry and see what happens. This is the original pedestal, stationary, and this is the swivel seat pedestal. So obviously this is wider right here across, and actually taller, unfortunately. But I'm going to get some flat stock I have, and I'm cutting that and drilling it, and then I'm gonna center it on this, mark my holes, and drill those. So I'm basically doing it right here on a drill press. So here we go. I think I've got it after a little bit of flimming and flamming modification. So I had to cut off this much on the front, that much, and then this bent up and into a loop, and then this handle was on there to open and close the mechanism to spin it. So I brought it down to the maintenance shop and straightened it out and got these all drilled. Of course, those were square holes, so I had to re-drill those, but I'm getting ready to put the seat on and see if that works. I think I'll put this in place first and then try put the seat on, because it's going to be too heavy and too awkward to try it with everything on. Success. It sure is good to be lucky and not smart. That's good. I'll still have to take it all apart, but it spins around. I have to pull the seat forward all the way to get it to spin because it wants to hit this pillar right here. But other than that, super cool. Nice. One more thing on the list to take off. I put the other seat in, so now I can drive it without sitting on a stool. But that's cool. I'm good with that. Next project is the lumber rack, and that's going to be kind of a big pain, but I still need to sand out the front brush guard and touch it up. Lots and lots of little things. Talk to you later.